the same way as we have that couples don't understand each other, we have this problem in Choshen Mishpat by money. I was talking with Ruth from the Choshen Mishpat Besden here in London, and I said to him that most of the problems come because people don't understand when they do deals how to do deals properly and write it down. This fella phones me up. You know what? That fella promised him, he wrote a contract, and the builder, he didn't build that part of the contract. He wrote his own contract. He made a different contract. I said, did you sign the contract? No, I didn't sign. I said, what do you want? How do you want the dime to paskin that you are right? If you've got no contract, how could you have done a deal with him? You made a deal, you should rebuild your house, and you didn't make a contract with him. Why don't you go, before you do deals, before you do business, ask a Druv if it's correct? It's the same in Taras HaMishpucha, it's the same in Yiddishkeit, it's the same in schools, it's the same in everything. We don't go and ask Rabbunim what is right, according to the law. And most of the Chosh Mishpat Shalas they have today are in that people have not done things properly, have not done the contract properly. He didn't sign a contract and he didn't sign a contract. So he wrote the contract and he wrote the contract. In his contract it said, I don't have to do this. In the owner's contract it said, I have to do this. And so, but who can the, so he says to me, he's a ganef, he's a schwindler. I said, it doesn't come in. So one of the Dayunim said to me that the two people, one person borrowed from the other person money and didn't want to pay it back, or whatever it was, I didn't pay it back. So he says, du bist a Scheige, he said to the Radain, said to him, that's not the question here. The question is not whether the question is, did you borrow from me money or not? You borrowed, you have to pay it back. That is the question. That is what has to be answered. It's not the question whether I'm a frimmer, I'm a ganef. So this fellow now wants to prove that the other person is a schwindler. I said, because he swindled somebody else, doesn't mean he swindled you. He promised only he would do that. He didn't intend to do. How do I know I know you're an honest person, but how do I know you're correct? People don't do things, there's sometimes andere Sachen, was mit ich will nicht da reingehen, weil es nur Schale ist, man darf nicht mit dir sagen, im ganzen Eulen, was mit it. Aber the andere Schales, with lots of Schales which we do things, and in the years to come, there can be lots of questions and problems. And I asked the guy, and he said, you're 100% right, and it's a mitzvah to the Farsim, that if they don't do contracts properly, api Shulchan Aruch, wie es darfst, api gesetzlich, wenn die Medina in Shulchan Aruch ist und dann ausgehalten, kämen oben die Gräste zu uns.